Hi guys, welcome to the end of day 5. India have come from behind just like I have done right now, and they have drawn the match. And again, let's start on such a great note. Ravindra Jadeja and Sundar scoring centuries, but I think all of us agree that what happened in the last few minutes was not in the spirit of cricket. Especially what the reason that Ben Stokes gave was that he did not want his frontline bowlers to get injured. I mean, really, you are not bowling. You have Joe Root bowling from one end and the legendary comeback spinner Liam Dawson bowling 47th over of the day or whatever it was. He's not a frontline bowler, and if he's getting tired after 40 bowling 45 overs, then he should learn something from Ashwin and Jadeja. But uh, apart from that, I think the last 1.5 day has been complete dominance from India. After that 0 for 2, the start that we had. We'll start with England's bowling. Rehan, let's start with you. क्या गलत हुआ? दे ऑब्वियसली हमने कल बात की थी कि आज शायद बेन स्टोक्स बॉलिंग नहीं करेंगे, बट उन्होंने बॉलिंग शुरू की और फर्स्ट हाफ एन आवर में ही केएल राहुल की विकेट ले ली. उसके बाद क्या गलत हुआ उनके लिए?
See, nothing in the wicket, to be honest. We spoke about that yesterday also. And if England wanted to win this match, they would have to tactically outsmart India, which they weren't able to do. Even though Liam Dawson, bowled a little short, I believe today could have been much fuller. His length was a little short, is what I felt. But see, those are the little things you can nitpick. But otherwise, it was very average bowling. Bryden Cars, I think in the day only bowled 17 overs. In fact, Joe Root bowled more overs than Bryden Cars. So that
Correct.
shows you that they were not really, playing to win. It was much like they were expecting a collapse, something to happen and go their way. But I think the turning point of the game should be that drop catch of Ravindra Jadeja on the very first ball, where Joe Root dropped the catch, and maybe that could have changed the course of the game. But yeah, that's all.
Krishna, next on to you. Given the amount of bowling and batting Ben Stokes has done this match, the next match is only 3 days from now. I think Thursday is the day when the match starts. Ben Stokes is not expected to bowl again because he's got something wrong with his groin, with hamstring, with his knee, whatever, with his shoulder as well. So Archer as well, bowling almost a 50 overs this match. Not sure, not a guarantee for the next match. Chris Wokes might play, so you can expect an entirely different England bowling lineup for the next match. So what should India do in terms of preparation? Because India's batting as well has not been that great this match, especially because you saw Yashasvi Jaiswal throwing away a start in the first innings, getting out for a duck. Sai Sudarshan as well, KL Rahul as well, not so dependent. I mean, he got out to a very great ball, but maybe he could have done a bit more.
It might be a fresh attack for England. Thing is, our batting has not been an issue, and I think the pitches have also been helping our batters a lot. No, helping all batters a lot, not just our batters. So thing is that India is now in a situation where we have to win the next test. And the way the Manchester test panned out, it was pretty good that we didn't have to bowl twice. So I think that will ensure Bumrah plays the next test. Also, it has tired out a lot of the English pacers. So, in terms of batting changes, I think, of course, I think Jurel will come in for Pant. I think that is a no-brainer. But I think they'll keep set with this combination only because you have Sundar also performing, you have Jadeja also performing. Your top six are all in the runs. So apart from the enforced change in the batting, I don't see any other change. I don't think Karun Nair or Abhimanyu Ishwaran will be getting a look in for the final test. So I think batting wise will remain the same. Bowling wise, I think Bumrah will play, and they'll have to play Kuldeep because he's a wicket taker, and we need a wicket taker. And I'm glad that it has panned out in a way that I think it's better that Bumrah can play the next test.
Aditya, talking about India's performance, Shubman Gill being the captain, coming on the back of three low scores in this innings, he scored a century to shut down his critics. Maybe Naman Shah, if he had been here on this panel, he could have been one of them, the critic. But apart from that too, you saw a lot of good things. So, a couple of questions going into the next match. How does Shubman Gill, the batsman, respond again to the English challenge? Because he has been India's most consistent batsman after Ravindra Jadeja. And how do you get in Kuldeep Yadav? What change do you make? And one more thing that I don't think a lot of people on the panel know is Akash Deep is expected to be fit for the next match.
Okay. So first of all, Naman, you might have come. I mean, the Indian team might have come back because of England's lack of penetration. But yeah, apart from that, I think it was a great captain's knock from Shubman Gill after his three bad performances. And I think again it becomes very vital for him to perform in the fifth test as well with Pant injured. And whoever comes in as a replacement, I think it will probably be Jurel. You still cannot rely on anybody else. You as a captain have to lead from the front. So I think Shubman Gill should be up to the task at the Oval. Secondly, Kuldeep Yadav, I think, yeah, he's definitely needed now, considering the lack of venom that even the Indian bowling attack had in this match. And you could blame it on the flat pitch, but then Anshul Kamboj bowling at 125 is not justifying anything at all for him to be included. So what I would want is Washington Sundar batting us at three. That is what I said at the end of the first test as well. Why don't you try Washington Sundar at three? You bring in Jurel, he plays at five, Jadeja at six, and then you have Shardul, Kuldeep, and then the three pacers.
See, I agree with what you say, but I highly doubt that we'll go with such a short batting lineup. You can't have Shardul Thakur at number seven. The batting will stay exactly the same. Sai Sudarshan will get another look at number three. Number five, I expect. I think either Washington or Ravindra Jadeja to take up number six, Dhruv Jurel, and seven, whatever it is. In
So in
place of
yeah, in
Shardul
that
Thakur, in place of Shardul Thakur,
only
you might
then yeah,
see Kuldeep Yadav
you
because
might see Kuldeep. Yeah.
yeah, because see, if he's not giving you overs or wickets, then what's the problem of even taking him in the playing 11? And you have out and out three gun pacers. You have Akashdeep, you have Siraj. These two are certain
Siraj.
starters. But if Bumrah is not playing, I think it will be a toss up between Arshdeep if he's fit or Prasidh Krishna. Anshul Kamboj cannot play the next match, even though I know that he can bat, but you don't know who will be the third pacer.
We
Only two
didn't see
can.
that either in this match, so
Yeah.
honestly, can't
And
bank
I,
it.
I don't think that oval will be spinning that much. Does it? I think in
It might
2021,
on
yeah.
day five, day four, and day five
Yeah, I
probably.
remember in 2021 when we had one that was the fourth test. It was quite flat, and we had one because of Jasprit Bumrah's brilliance and couple of wickets being taken by Jadeja out from the rough. So yeah, I agree. Lot of changes for India, lot of things to work upon. Only 3 days. Tomorrow will be the travel day, and I think it's gonna be a cracker of a contest because all these four matches have gone right down to the wire. Now coming to the predictions. Who do you think will win the fifth match? And who are your players to? Okay, there are four questions. Who are your players to watch out for? One from each side. Who will win the match? Who will be the highest scorer? And who will take the most number of wickets? Let's start with Aditya.
Okay. Most runs, I'm going to go with Yashasvi Jaiswal. I think he's up for a big knock now. In terms of bowling, if Bumrah's playing, then I'll go with Bumrah.
Okay,
And what was the who's winning? I really hope it's India now. So yeah, India for the win.
Krishna. Krishna.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So given the fact that I've been completely accurate with both my predictions for the previous two tests as well as the Centurions, I will sadly have to say I think England will win the final test. And I think in terms of the batsmen, I think again, I think Joe Root will stand up tall again. For India, I agree with Aditya. I think it's time that Yashasvi Jaiswal shows what he's made of. I think he's. It's more about me being disappointed at him not converting and getting out in the first over. It's not something that you would want from him. So I want him to stand up. And for the Indian bowling, I think Siraj will do better this time. And for England, I think. have to say Wokes again, Chris Wokes.
Rehan?
Yeah, I agree with Krishna on most of the answers. I think England will win the last test. Joe Root to score most number of runs. And I'll pick Sai Sudarshan from India. Bowling, I think Siraj. And from England side, I let's pick Liam Dawson to be the X factor. But talking about the selection, I don't think India would play three spinners. But the situation is such that we don't have any other quality bowler. So you might as well see three spinners in the side.
That reminds me of the Gaba, by the way. That test where India didn't have much of a choice, but went well for India.
We had lost that test match, by the way. We had drawn that.
No, I'm talking about the
Okay,
2021
yeah.
series.
I mean, ठीक है. Okay, so for me, since we already on this panel have had two people in favor of England and one in favor of India, and just like the last match, it's 2-1, and I have to make the decision. I think whatever I decide will happen. So I'm not gonna say anything right now. I'm not gonna predict. I will leave it until the end to predict. Okay. And my players to watch out for from India will be Yashasvi Jaiswal. I completely agree with everyone that he's up for a big score, maybe a 150. From England, it would be Harry Brook. It's been quite a while. I think the second test since he scored runs. He did not work at Lords. There was a big break today. This match as well, he got out, and they batted only once. So I think in his mind as well, he's thinking that I got a century more than a month ago, and I need to score big. In terms of highest wicket takers, Siraj from India and from England, it would be Ben Stokes again. So yeah, that's it, guys. I will let Krishna do the closing today.
Krishna too.
Close the video.
Okay, so last time I closed the video by abusing KL Rahul. This time I would continue with the abusing trend, but I would rather aim it at Ben Stokes this time. I felt it was very disgusting the way he felt entitled that India should agree to stop the game. So, England always cry about the spirit of cricket whenever things go against them, but they never show that same, type of behavior on the field. So, yeah, I felt it is very disrespectful to India, and the fact that he said, do you want to get a century against Harry Brook? That was extremely disrespectful to both Harry Brook and Jadeja and Washington. So, yeah, not cool, Ben Stokes. Not cool.
It's fine. I think that's it from our end. Maybe whatever has happened on the fourth day of Lords transpired what happened on day five at Lords. What happened today should transpire India and inspire them for a win. Hopefully that will happen. With that, guys, I gave my prediction as well. Thank you for watching and do tune in. Bye bye. Thank you.